There we go. Today's day 170, edit video. Today we're at Green Day. Nothing crazy, $9.2 thousand on the day. 170, 8, 10. Today's runner was MCRB. Change documents. Okay, there's that. Alright guys, just getting everything set up here. What's going on, Cody, Eros, JT? We're up $9,216.96 on the day. Just give me a second here to get everybody on in here. I got to set all my streams up. I should be ready to go here and cover today's day. I'm live going over today's day up 9,200. Okay, there's that. Copy. Options alerts, small caps. Last but not least, the trading floor. All right, guys. Yeah, we are up $9,200 today. We've now taken 1,000 and turned it into just under $2.6 million in 170 business days. So, when I say I'm just up slow today, or it's not that great of a day, I'm talking about what I usually do, but it's still a green day nonetheless, and and we've been in a crazy time. So thanks, Alan, appreciate it. Happy Monday to you too, man. Good to see you on, good to see you in. Post that there, then go like so. What's today's runners? So we had, if you guys have any runners, let me know. MCRB. OXBR after hours, CLSK, what other ones? What's going on, Koyo Kong, Omer, and LPCN, NKLA, let's do. Alright, posted there. Now we're going to go live on TikTok. Let's see here, where can I swear I saved it, there we go. What? Current resolution is not supported. Well, that's dumb. Let me try something again here. Try it again. Okay. Let's try it again here. What's going on, Phyla Zero? What's going on, guys? We're just giving a second to kind of come on in here. Appreciate it, Ariel Hernandez. What's going on, Tom? Good to have you in as always. Josh, what's up? Jordan, Batman. Glad to see that you banked on OCGN, Batman's Butler. That was one of our best overnights of the day. Anybody else bank on OCGN on the overnight ideas? Okay, resolution not supported. That's so weird. I don't like that at all. I used to support it. Why not anymore? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that then. All right, cool. We're live on TikTok now as well. Let's pull over the charts now. Today was kind of a slower day, and I kind of knew that was going to be. Thomas Ivy, thank you so much for the Discord and overall helping others. Began trading last week after watching you. So grateful. Awesome, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What's going on, Jesse, Sit, Alex, SB, what's up? Steve Zucker, amazing work and guidance. Thank you a million times. I appreciate the kind words today, guys. Always got to have my haters mixed in, though, or else I just feel too nice. What's going on, Miranda? Hendrick, what's going on? Letting everybody kind of trickle on in. Yeah, I mean, 9.2 thousand for me is slow. For most people, it is not. For me, it is, yes. I've been averaging about $20,000, $30,000 a day, maybe even as high as $40,000 a day over the past couple months. In the month of July, we did about $660,000. In the month of June, we did 1.3 million. So, yeah, it's slow for me, but I want it to always be percentages, guys. I'm P&L driven, and that's because that's my challenge, right? That's what I started with 1,000, now we're up to 2.6 million roughly. But I don't want you to look at my numbers and try and relate them to yourself, because that took me, I mean, I've been trading now 3 years full time, but it all started from $1,000. So I want to show you what is possible if you put the time and put the work on, okay? But it's not, some people that say it's possible to turn 1,000 into 1 million, or 1,000 into 2 million, or we're close to 1,000 to 3 million. I didn't use any margin. I didn't use any leverage. I'm not using 3-to-1, 2-to-1, 5-to-1, 6-to-1 leverage or anything like that. So, nothing too crazy, but yeah, it is possible, guys. And I'm sure there's a lot of new people in here. Good to have you guys in. And then there's also a lot of people that have been with you since the very beginning. Maybe it's, I've done 3 challenges in my career. 1 million to 1,000 to 1 million. 1,000 to 600 or 700,000 using Robinhood. And 100, I can't remember that when I ended that one. I went on a vacation though, 35-day trip to Europe and a 10-day trip to Hawaii. And then this challenge, I started with $1,000 170 business days ago, and now we're up 170 business days ago trading wise. I traded. There's some days that I skipped in between there because I didn't trade those days, but yeah, John, good to have you in, man. Awesome to see that you've been here since the beginning. Good to have you on. But it's also good to have the new people in here as well to understand and learn, hopefully get something out of today's stream. So, with that being said, guys, never say it's impossible. The people that say it's impossible or it's not true are the ones that don't have an open mindset and are driven in so many different ways. And keep, as I always say, guys, the impossible is only impossible until proven possible, right? People would say what I've done is impossible. I'm sure there's tons of other people that's done what I've done out there, probably faster. It's kind of rare, but at the same time, don't ever think in this world that something is impossible, because if it's impossible, then that means that you're giving up, in my mind. If you think it's impossible to do something, then that's your mind is saying, hey, that's impossible. No one could ever do that, But every time a world record is broken, every time something is broken in this world that's never been done before, it's now possible. So just go out and make it possible. That's all I'm saying. I'm not here to go crazy. I'm not here to be this entrepreneurial speaker. I'm just saying go out and make it possible. There's nothing that's impossible until proven possible, right? Okay? So just open your mind up to things. Don't just think, immediately when you come in 1,000 to 2.6 million or 170 business days. If your mind goes to, that's impossible, then that's the wrong mindset. Your mind should always go to, how. Always, how did that happen? Not just, okay, he made 2.6 million, I want that. How did he get there? What got him there? And make sure I'm fully verified. Go through all my YouTube videos. Go through all my channels. Look at all the time stamps, all the time prints. Look at all my my YouTube videos that have all the timestamps, time prints, everything fully verified. I go through trade review. I go through every single one of my trades on there as well. It's all documented on YouTube Cam the Man. YouTube Cam the Man. Those of you guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube Cam the Man. Again, YouTube Cam the Man. How do you be as beautiful as me? You know, honestly, that's something I can't teach you. You know, this is something that I've molded over the years, and it's taken me so much time to study to get myself to be this beautiful person I am today, with nice teeth and a good smile. You know, just an all-around, good guy. No, no, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't even think. You know, I'm just some normal guy. I'm a human. People say that I might be Taylor Lautner, but with chubby cheeks, so I'll take it. But anyways, you know, just study hard, guys. Put your mind to something, you know, and just keep coming back. Keep, you know, grinding. Don't ever think that something is impossible. Don't ever let anybody tell you something is impossible, because the reality is that for you to believe it's impossible, you're not proving to yourself or believing in yourself that it's possible, and that is the wrong mindset. That is someone who, you know, follows the herd. It's just a 9-to-5 job, doesn't believe anything out there is possible. And I feel like I'm just a normal Joe. I'm not some crazy, you know, I wasn't very smart in high school. I didn't finish college. I almost got through 4 years, but I didn't quite. You know, I've never had a 9-to-5 job. I worked at Domino's Pizza as a delivery driver for a year and a half. I worked at Washington National Guest Service for about a year and a half, and then I worked landscaping for just somebody who needed help because they were old, and I needed to help them because I felt like they needed help, and they couldn't do it anymore. So, but anyways, you know, I'm just a normal person. I ain't somebody who's got some PhD or doctorate, you know, and I'm living proof that, you know, you can do anything that you put your mind to. So, how did I start trading stocks? Yeah, I started to learn a little bit in college. How did you start learning about stocks? Yeah, a little bit in college. All right, guys. So let's go over today. It looks like we got a lot of people on now. Today's trading day basically consisted of me waking up a little bit late. I woke up about 6:40. I woke up at like 5:50 Pacific Standard Time. Okay, but then I actually like kind of got. Oh no, my low battery came on. I'll be right back. Can you guys still hear me on TikTok? Okay, if you guys can still hear me on TikTok, let me know. Can you guys still hear me on TikTok? Give me 1 second. TikTok, can you hear me? TikTok, can you hear me? TikTok, can you hear me? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. Anybody answer? TikTok, can you hear me? I don't think you can. Can you hear me, TikTok? Final call before I get off and join. Okay, I'm going to get off and rejoin it. Every time that happens. Alright, I got to get back off and come back on. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Alright, guys, so let's go over today's trading day, okay? Sorry on TikTok, they got booted off, but it'll be back on in a second. So, I woke up a little late just because I kind of felt like sleep kind of didn't. I knew today was going to be slower, so I wasn't in a rush, really. I didn't see anything I loved pre-market or any of the gap scans. I didn't see anything that I loved. You know, MCRB made a nice run, and that could have been big potential, but I don't know. I didn't think that it was that predictable. This was just a huge short squeeze, hold, short squeeze, hold, and come back down. My first initial trades were JCP and Q. This one, it has Amazon news, and I was buying these dips under 36, waiting for the breakout through 40 and scaling through the highs. Didn't get it. Sold off right in here for a decent loss. And then, what was the other loser that we had? Let's go back and look. We'll open up the trades here. It's hard to do this every single day, but I'll open up the trades. So, okay. Alright, there's that. Okay, so to begin the day, IFMK was an overnight. Made a little bit on that one. I think I had like a 99-cent average on it. JCP and Q, you can see me buying. Took a loss on that. You can see my sells there. Bought MFA, and basically that was it. I was down $2,600 to start today. MFA, I long this one with a huge amount of size. I know this has a ton of liquidity and a ton of volume that can handle it. This is a REIT. This chart looks literally textbook. We have higher lows, boom, higher lows, boom. Chart breakout here. This one could retest the high soon. But yeah, so I started long in it. I had a 297 average, and I scaled out right before the close, somewhere in here and in here, I think. Didn't quite get the run that I wanted to, but I had such a big size. It was like a $4,000 winner. Actually, somewhere in there. And then tops. I'm watching this one. It's tomorrow. I got long. I was watching this one. I almost got long in here, and then I started to get long in here and in here. Broke out, scaled some off in there, and then I scaled the rest off into this push. We had such a quick move to the upside. You know, basically almost 20 cents a share, which I was not expecting. And when I get paid out quick like that, I always take profits off the table, guys. This could run. I am watching it into tomorrow for another move. It might gap. Who knows? But again, if this would have moved a couple cents, probably would have held it overnight, but it didn't. It moved almost 20 cents a share. We had a huge rip through with massive volume there. And then we had a consolidation period. And I scaled some in here, and then I scaled the rest in here. If this wouldn't have broke through highs, probably would have held it overnight. I said if we break through highs, get above 170, I'm scaling the rest off and then waiting until tomorrow. So that's my trade on tops. And that's and then NVAX. NVAX I traded after hours. Those of you guys on TikTok can join me, Cam the Man. Can join me on Cam the Man. Again, TikTok, join me on Cam the Man. It's got my full screen share and everything. Oh, sorry, Brendan. My bad. So NVAX, I longed NVAX. As soon as I saw NVAX had a $2 billion funding, I longed it right. Let's see, what was the exact numbers? I longed NVAX at 179.69988, 1,000 shares, and I was out 182.46. So long 170 right in here, right where that line is, right there, and then out 180. Like right, what was the numbers on that one? 182.46. Okay, so 182.46, right there. Okay, so you know, that was my trade on that. That was about a $3,000 winner on NVAX. Kept going to 186. Would have been an even bigger winner. I tried to take a dip right in there at 180.80, and I got stopped out. Right. So I actually watched this thing go down to 178. Was worried about a flush, so I set a limit buy at 178.80. Instead of losing 3,000, I only lost 1,000, but this thing ran all the way back up to 183.69, and I could have had another 1,000. I could have had another couple $1,000 there on NVAX, but that's trading, guys. It's not always perfect out there. Just trying to catch the meat of the moves. You never know what's going to happen. Do I trade? Do you recommend doing options? Honestly, I feel like options is great, but it's hard to learn it, and I feel like small caps is much more predictable. But small caps and options are very similar in terms of volatility. Options can be more volatile, but you have the choice whether you want to be in volatile options or not. Small caps just like depends on the news and things like that. So small caps and options are very similar. I trade mid caps in my challenge and now blue chips as well because I have the size to do it. But options is a very good way of learning, but I think that small caps is an easier way to start. I am going to be doing options. I'll probably be doing an options challenge here within the next, I don't know. When I finish this challenge, I'll probably do an options challenge because I know there's tons of potential in options. And, you know, at the end of the day, longer term, I want to be trading options because I think that, I basically think that, small caps has a ceiling, and options doesn't really. But I always trade stocks, and I'll probably, I don't just trade small caps, trade all of the stocks. So, especially now. So, it's not that big of a deal for me anymore to just trade stocks, but options as well are going to be coming into my portfolio. What was I? Oh, yeah, and that's basically it on the day, guys. So we're up $9,216.96. I'll take a couple questions. First come, first serve, starting now. First few questions that I see written out in a very organized manner. The first few questions I see on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, I will answer. When you started your 1K to 1 million challenge, how much was your portfolio worth? When I started my 1K challenge, my portfolio was worth $1,000. I turned 1,000 now into 2.6 million. That's why I have my buying power now at $302,783.55. I haven't pulled profit since I took that $70,000 loser. Still waiting to get my market value back up to $350,000 before I pull anything out of the account. That's just my rule of thumb. Any other questions? Thoughts on Xela? None really. What area do you use MACD? I don't. I just use VWAP. Did you learn from Tim? No, I did not, Eros. I did not. I mean, I've definitely seen some of his videos and watched him. But I've just learned. I can't credit my successes to any one person. I've learned from hundreds of different people. Hertz can move tomorrow. Yes, it's one of my top watches with tops. It's one of my tops watches with tops. Little insight, a little knee slapper there. What do you think about investing? About a portfolio management? No, I'm good. When you started the 1K challenge, were you limited? Yes, I was limited to 3 day trades per week. That was the hardest part. Limited to 3 day trades per week. Honestly, turning the $1,000 into 25,000 was the hardest part of the challenge. Yes, I know you want to go out, Kitty. Do you have any positions in your inherited IRA currently? Yes, I have positions in SPAQ. I have positions in ABUS, and there's one other one. A small position in SDBX and one other. My biggest position, though, is SPAQ. I believe it is, at least. But those are just passive income to me. SPAQ, long-term price target, you know, who knows, man. Hey, Cam, do you typically try to cash out at the end of every day? Here's how I do that. So, great question, Brendan. Here's how I do it. So, my buying power, I like to keep it at 350,000. And then every 100,000 I make it my challenge. So I'm at 2.6 roughly right now, $1 million on my challenge. So every 100,000, when I hit 2.7, I pull every time I hit above 350,000, I pull that 75,000. So let's say we're at 2.7 million, okay? My market value would be at 375,000, okay? And I would have pulled 75,000 in profits to put away, okay? So basically, like, I'm paying myself, giving myself a reward for me trading well, paying myself, right? And on top of that, my market value, I raise my buying power. I raise 25,000 because then it gives me more potential in the markets, more P&L to make, more money to make, right? So the more I raise my buying power, the more potential, the more opportunity there is. But on the flip side, size is everything, so you have to always feel comfortable. You know, that's how I enable myself to feel comfortable as well. It's like, I feel more comfortable when I'm, you know, raising my buying power like that rather than just like keeping going until I have like $1 million in buying power. All of a sudden you lose $300,000 in one day and you don't feel comfortable anymore. So that's kind of my mindset with that. Hopefully that makes sense. Awesome, never talking. Ow. Yes, I know you want to go out, Kitty. Michi, my cat. Come here, Kitty. Come on. Michi, come on. Michi. Up. You guys want to say hi to Meech? Here's Meech. This is my cat. She's a good little kitty. Gotta love Michi. Anyways, sorry my cat's distracting me here. She just enjoys the attention, I guess. But anyways, guys, back when you started with $1,000, what was your risk reward ratio? Honestly, I would go all in almost every time. Do I recommend that? No. But I would go all in a lot of the times because it was hard to make any money. But I'd be very, very confident with my setups. Can I start with from a phone? Yeah, I turned $1,000 into $600,000 or $700,000 from a phone, and I turned 1,000 into $1 million. Pretty much. No, that wasn't from a phone. So, but the 1,000 to 700,000 was from Robinhood. You have a day trade? Do you have a trading setup? What PCs you use? So. Yeah, my day trading setup's almost about $8,000 to $10,000. You know, my 3 monitors were about $2,500. My laptop here was $1,500. My iPad was another $1,000. I don't really use that though as my. I don't really know if I can count that as my day trading setup. My computer is about $4,000. So, yeah, I'm a day trader, a swing trader. I'm both. I swing trade. Swing trading is a very important thing to me for passive income, especially when I'm on vacation. And then day trading is my active accounts, and those are my accounts that I'm always active in, like today. But I think swing trading is the best trading to learn first just because it has so much power. If you can live this life and just buy stocks and be able to swing trade consistently, that's all passive income. You can live your whole life not having to work another day in your life. And on top of that, you know, you don't have to actively trade or anything like that. You don't have to be sitting at a desk. You can just hold it for multi-day, multi-week like I did on, you know, when I went to vacation to California a couple weeks ago. I had a position in NBY. I was swinging that for about 2 weeks, and right when I came back from vacation, it popped, and I made about $190,000 on that one trade. Paid for my vacation, I think like 80 or 90 times over. So that is the dream, right? That is where I want to be someday. But I love actively trading as well. It's just kind of fun feeling like, like I don't have to do anything or put any work in to make an income. It's kind of a cool thing to teach, it's a cool thing to show, and it's a cool thing to actually have that happen as well. All three things for me is great. So I'm hoping that everything that I do for you guys are learning from every single day, getting something out of my streams, my daily recaps, and things like that. Those of you guys on TikTok, join me on Cam the Man on YouTube. Cam the Man on YouTube. TikTok, Cam the Man on YouTube is my screen share. You're going to see my screen. Right now, you just see my face. You want to see the screen as well, trust me. So join me on TikTok, Cam the Man on TikTok. Again, Cam the Man on TikTok. What are pandas? I don't know where pandas are. Other than that, guys, that's really how my trading day went. Still have about $48,000 to get back up to my buying power. Went through a rough patch there, but we're back on top now. We've had, I think, 3 or 4 green days in a row now. And I know some people want to invest with me, and I just don't do that, You can learn my strategies. I have a course, though, that you can learn my strategies, okay? It's about 20 hours of content now. I post that in the link in the top chat there for you guys on YouTube. This course, it goes over all my strategies. It's helped me learn the 1,000 to 1 million, the 1,600 to 700,000, now 1,000 into 2.5, 2.6 million dollars. So all those challenges that I've done throughout my career are all compiled in all those strategies, my overnights, my swing trading, my momentum plays, my live trading, specific questions. I've added a couple of live trading videos on there. My students absolutely love that. I made 20 to 25,000 on KODK live, fully explained on there just recently. I was up another 80 or 90,000 P&L wise on another stock, and I was fully live and recorded that as well. And I added one more, and then I've also have on top of that trades that I recorded in the past, as well as specific questions. Those are questions that you guys have asked over the years in the question room and Discord. I answered almost every single one of those questions. It's about a 3 or 4 hour video in the questions area. And then if you have any other questions, if you've watched the whole thing and have more questions, feel free to reach out to me. I respond a lot to my DMs if you're a video series guide student, because I know you guys are taking this very seriously. It includes also my story, my whole story, like how I was raised, my parents, what they do, things like that. My whole story. I mean, my childhood, how to make a watch list, pretty much everything. I think from what you need to start trading to all my strategies are on there. But it's really up to you if you want to grab it or not. It took me over a year and a half of my life to make it. My YouTube is Cam the Man. Again, Cam the Man is my YouTube. Cam the Man is my YouTube. Yeah, hurts earnings out for sure. Other than that, guys, you can check the link in the bio on Instagram and on TikTok for my free chat room. I have a free chat room, my free YouTube, a free brokerage that doesn't charge commission. It actually pays you up to $1,400 in stocks if you sign up with them. Other than that, guys, I look forward to seeing you guys. Also, all my scanner settings are in the link in the description below. I also have a scanner for you guys to look at on the Normac Newell Trading Scanner. This is a scanner I use every day. It's the first thing I look at in the mornings. 1823 alert on our dip buy scanner here on MCRB, and then ran all the way to $33. 81.02% alert on MCRB. Was an insane alert on our scanner, on our Normac Newell Low Float dip buy scan. And the scanner is available. A link in the description below. If you're on the website, you just got to go to products and sign up through that. Other than that, guys, that's really all I had today. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel grow, and I appreciate all you guys supporting the channel as well. Please click the icon to if I make new videos, okay? Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to if I make new videos. Cheers, team, and go.